Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping by my channel. My name is Jana Leigh, the best friend you always wanted. And this channel, we discuss human behavior. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology. I love talking about human behavior and relationships. And today I have a video from The Cut, and it's called What's the Worst Sex You've Ever Had? Keep it 100. So let's get started.
Tell me about the worst sex you've ever had.
When we're just getting through it, she leans into my ear and she asks me to crow.
Did you do it?
Yes, I crowed.
Child. We already starting off crazy. Why would you do that? Like, I can see if you're in the moment and you just don't really think about it and you just do it, but that's really strange. Why a crow? Why a crow? Child.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
Oh.
Should I really have to describe it?
The worst sex I've ever had.
I don't know, there's a lot of experiences that I truly despise.
In my phone, I have a little black book. There's a person in there that says the worst I've ever had.
Everybody's answer is like when they lost their virginity.
My first time.
Probably the first time, actually.
The first time?
Weird, nervous laugh. That is... that was not genuine at all.
There was a lot of jabbing.
I'm gonna have sex with your butt, and then you're gonna have sex with my butt. I would never do that again.
Volatile combination of excited and anxious.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
Having sex. I've always just thought of like, damn, that's an hour. Like, wish I was watching anime or something.
Never had bad sex.
Sex is pretty fun.
I don't really have bad sex.
Did I hear you say you've never had bad sex?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty phenomenal, so it's hard.
If you've never had bad sex, then you're probably the one that's given the bad sex to everybody. Like, when it comes to guys, they don't understand, well, heterosexual men. I don't think they really understand a woman's body. Because a lot of women don't have orgasms. So for him to say, oh, I've never had bad sex. Okay, what about your partner?
For me to have had bad sex.
Do you think you've had bad sex? Because some people have been like, I don't fuck bad.
Yeah, you know what? And a lot of people that do that definitely have a story out there. Because they might have been like, yeah, and then the person just hands on their face on the end of the bed, like,
Exactly.
never again.
Exactly.
Worst sex you've ever had?
I had some really
She's
bad sex
beautiful.
with one of my coworkers. The guy that I dated that was like my brother. I hate to say this, it was the only white guy I've
Gross.
ever been with.
A man with a very large penis who thought he could just kind of like lay there and just have a large penis.
I felt like we actually both didn't really want to be doing it.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
The worst?
Next.
My ex.
First husband.
My second husband.
What was bad about it?
The rhythm,
Good
IKEA
Lord.
bed, it was just like moving the opposite way that he was.
They were really, really bad at what they were trying to do and
They?
way too confident about it.
They? You gotta tell that story. Hold up. I want to know.
Were
you able to communicate that to that?
No, at that point I just kind of wanted to get out of there.
You do what you see on porn, that's still not correct.
That's-
You still gotta like pay.
That's the worst thing you can do. And a lot of men think that what they see in pornos is what they should try. Don't do it. Do not. Don't. Just don't.
Attention to your partner.
If you don't like warm me up to being interested and then you just stick it in and jackrabbit for like 2 minutes and then you're out, like what the hell did I get from that?
I think
Exactly.
it's been years ago, and it was a guy who basically was a bunny rabbit.
Men don't know how to fuck.
What's the most embarrassing?
Finishing before your partner does is pretty embarrassing.
Bust a little too quick.
Short and sweet.
Did she come?
Probably not.
Met this girl on Tinder. We're about to perform coitus, and she's like, all right, like, do you...
Did he say coitus? Wow. I don't think I've heard anybody use that term. Coitus. About to perform coitus.
have a condom? And I said, no, I don't have a condom. Do you like mind doing this rod? She's like, no, of course, like whatever, just make sure you pull out. And right as I inserted, I was like, yeah, no, I can't do it because I was about to bust. I always think about that probably every time I close my eyes.
Whose fault was it?
Probably me, honestly.
I was exhausted.
Yeah, I think it was you too. I think it was you.
From a long day of work, and I fell asleep.
During?
After we hooked up.
Oh my God, that is like the worst. Like if you're tired, just say you're tired. Like that is so funny. Just tell the person you're tired. You don't have to do it. That is terrible.
As he was leaving my place, he's like, maybe I'm not gay. I'm like, jeez, I'm out. There's not enough M&Ms and pizza in the world to salve that wound, you know?
What's the most embarrassed you've been?
Went from a strong situation to a no-win situation.
His penis went soft.
I was on the verge of tears.
That joint ain't want to come up, man. And every time he came up, I'll get it in for a little second, and he'll fall back down.
How did they react?
It's okay, don't worry. We'll try to get next time.
Worst sex you've ever had?
There won't be a next time.
High school?
High school. It was probably high school.
High school in a car.
He was super hot, drove a Mustang. Worst sex I've ever had.
I felt like a dead fish, and he was just kind of like pouncing on me.
You're young, you don't really
Ew.
fully know what you're doing. You just kind of thrust and you just call that good.
No, that's true. When you're young, you don't know. You don't know what you're doing. So yes, I agree with that. You're just kind of figuring things out.
The worst sex you've ever had?
I farted in someone's face through order, and she stopped, and I had to finish it myself.
Once I
What?
let somebody peg me, it felt amazing, and as muscles do, it contracted and released, and I shit. Okay? Shit is normal.
Why would you admit that on camera? No. Oh my God. Why would you admit that on camera? That would go to the grave with me. Never. Oh God. This is horrible.
I recently found out about the things called douches. Didn't know I had to do that.
You guys ever had sex again?
No.
Nope.
No, I told him, it's like, this ain't working.
Did you have sex with this person ever again?
I think we did, yeah.
I did. I dated them for a bit of time. I had to teach them. Let's just say they weren't a very good peer. They weren't a very good student.
What's the worst sex you've ever had?
It was the first time I'd ever seen like a, I don't know like the right way to say this, a micro penis.
And he wanted to top.
I couldn't feel it, but I figured out that sex doesn't always hurt.
What's the worst sex you ever had?
Probably like a very sloppy, drunken sex, to be honest.
I was drunk.
I ended up throwing up in the bed.
No.
So
that's another thing. You why discuss this? Why bring this up? No. And now everybody knows you as a throw up girl. No.
that kind of sucked.
You have sex with them again?
Maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you believe in second chances.
That is insane. That is insane. Oh, wow. That was very interesting. I like these kind of videos. But tell me your thoughts and comment below. If you like this channel, please give it a like and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next video. Bye.